game's just a little sloppy right now. Neither club really putting the ball in, and they're turning the ball over somewhat, and it's hurt the Sixers here early in this third quarter.
David Thompson, the story of the first half, 23 points for Denver. Leading vote getter on the West team. McGinnis underneath. 72-67, 5-point lead for Philadelphia, their largest of the game so far.
The Sixers really don't run a complicated offense. They do a lot of clearing out and let all those great talented players go one-on-one and do whatever they want.
Calvin found room and then went to Wilkerson with it. Jump ball is called.
Well, that was a good call by Earl Strong. Bobby Wilkerson went up, looked like he wanted to perhaps dunk it, but he took the ball back, and of course that allowed the Sixers to block it.
Why didn't Calvin shoot here?
Well, I guess he saw Jones coming over and Wilkerson wide open, and you saw the double pump.
Denver controlled the tap, and it's Issel on the rebound of the shot by Bobby Jones. 72-69 Philadelphia. Wilkerson with 15 points, brought an 11.5 average into the game for Denver. Another jump ball called as Henry Bibby went up. This is a slight mismatch.
That'll teach those little guys. Here you go. Bibby goes in there. I'm sure all he sees will be belt buckles at this point. That'll teach him to get in there in the land of the Giants.
Jones, as you might expect, won a 3-on-1. Calvin. And it's broken up by Caldwell Jones as Calvin again electing to feed it off. And Detroit in front of Cleveland by 4. The third period. We'll keep you apprised of all the action around the NBA today on our CBS coverage. A Denver timeout is called. 7:32 remaining in a most exciting game at the McNichols Sports Arena in Denver. The 76ers lead it 72-69. For a report on the Cleveland Cavaliers Detroit Pistons game, let's go now to Don Crickey and Mendy Rudolph in Detroit.
We'd like to welcome the fans who have just joined us here in Detroit. The Pistons are in white, the Cleveland Cavaliers in maroon and gold. The score is Detroit 74, Cleveland 72 with 4:40 to play in the third quarter. In this game, the Detroit Pistons jumped out to a 13-point first quarter lead. And X that lead again after Detroit came back and had another 13-point lead, but Detroit cut it to 2 at the half. And then Bob Lanier hitting shot after shot in the third quarter has brought Detroit to the front, but now Elmore Smith, the 7-foot center of the Cavaliers, has a chance to tie the game. If he can hit his 8th point of the game, he cannot. It's still a 1-point lead now for Detroit as they have the ball with 4:25 to go in the third quarter.